I struggled whether I should record this video or not, because this video will mention my greatest loss in a single investment asset. But I still want to record it because this vlog should be a constant reminder that there's so much risk in crypto and there's so much that I don't know. I'm going to roughly show you how much I've lost in this Luna UST saga. I'll show the screenshots along. So roughly, this is where I put my $32,000. In Ankle, I actually vested $20,000 UST. Now, there's only $13,000 remain because just before the pack, Luna price dropped and I actually swapped UST for Luna. And then I also wanted it to be Luna, so it's used as collateral as I borrowed some more UST. And then, as you know, during this meltdown, all those Luna was liquidated. So that is about $7,000 loss buying Luna. And then in Mass Protocol, I also vested $2,000. In liquidity pools, I vested another $2,000. And there are another $4,000 in Solana side that I also vested in, that they were lost. And then I also bought some Luna when it's at the race to the bottom at around $30. But the only good thing is that I didn't buy even more at $1. So adding up, basically I have a loss of $32,000. But this $32,000 is total that I vested into this Terra ecosystem, and I excluded any value that's remaining, because right now UST actually has a value of 15 cents right now, and then also depending on how they are going to revive this whole blockchain, I'm going to assume that there's no value left. So there are some lessons that I have learned here. Number one is really diversification is still very important. I have too much in the Terra ecosystem, and that's largely because of the promise of stablecoin. I was driven by greed in that sense, but I also did do my research, and the whole Terra ecosystem is actually pretty great. They have great team. They have an outspoken leader, but maybe a bit too much, and basically it's just superb ecosystem all around money. Another lesson is that there's so much more that one doesn't know, and that means risk, and that also means not to invest too much. And during the whole episode again, I always learned that retail will lack tools and knowledge. For example, I should learn how to hedge against such scenario where there's a meltdown, and I should short Luna to protect the downside. I don't think about shorting it to gain a profit, but it's really just in case that if this whole investment go to zero, it actually covers back for what you put in. And bot always win when there's a big arbitrage opportunity. I did see a big diff of like at least 50% differences in price across exchanges. So I do have a lot of anxiety in making this video, because most people will not reveal their exact losses. I struggled, but I choose to because it would be fake if I don't. Because in earlier videos, I showed my profit on Tesla, Apple, etc. So I don't think it's right that I hide my losses. And I think talking about it is also good, because I think most people, most common folks, middle class, anybody who's non-whales, they shouldn't have lose as much as $32,000. But I don't know. So if you did lose much lesser than me, then at least be glad that there's someone here who lose that much more. But of course, you might perhaps say that I'm rich, but really I'm not. I'm a middle class family, and I don't stay here anyway. This is just somewhere near Yishun where I lived, and I'm really middle class. My wife says that we can only afford 2 kids, no more. We are stopping at 2. But I can say this $32,000 is what I can afford to lose. And surprisingly, I'm not losing sleep over this or feel any pain at all. That's largely because of the attitude when I go into crypto investment. I know it is high risk and I'm ready to lose them all. And with that, I wish to remind everyone to stay safe in crypto. Bye-bye.